This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
It's so easy to get caught up in what everyone else needs from you and never take a moment to think about what you need from yourself.
Therapy can give you the tools to find more balance in your life so you can keep supporting others without leaving yourself behind.
Find more balance with BetterHelp.
Visit betterhelp.com/poundcast today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/poundcast.
Today's show is also brought to you by LVJco.com. That is the home of Louisville Vegan Jerky. With LVJco, you can choose from any number of flavors of plant-based, cruelty-free jerky made in Louisville, Kentucky, bagged in Louisville, Kentucky. And let me tell you, this jerky, it's got a shelf life of 9 months. And they've got all your favorite flavors, all my favorite. They got Buffalo Dill, General Tso's, the classic Smoky Carolina barbecue. Hard to argue about that flavor. And of course, they've got their small batch that they're putting out a new flavor every month. Okay. This month, they got cheddar jalapeno popper jerky. That's their small batch of the month. Last month is Nashville hot chicken. It seems like oh no, I'm seeing Pizzeria Supreme is sold out. So y'all better get over to lvjco.com and use the code word Poundcast to get 20% off your entire order. Shelby Park Honey Barbecue flavor is another flavor that you're gonna find at lvjco.com. Louisville Vegan Jerky. You know the deal. You know the flavors. You know the special small batch that are happening every month. Only at lvjco.com. And if you don't want to get the 20% off from using the code word Poundcast, go to Whole Foods, go to Sprouts. You can't go wrong with Louisville Vegan Jerky, lvjco.com. This show is also brought to you mainly by
You.
listeners and viewers like you. That's right, Brent. Not me, you out there. Because we have a Patreon page called patreon.com/poundcast. And when you go there, you could become a pound pimple. Subscribe to our Patreon and you will receive instant access to all the Unzipped episodes. What are the Unzipped episodes? They are extended. Every episode we do comes in a free version that anyone can get. And thank you for listening. But you can also get the Unzipped. This is where we keep going. Today on the Unzipped, we listen to an acapella of "Take Me On, I'll Be Gone."
And we also listen to, yeah, don't even spoil that part.
Yeah,
and then we also,
that's a weird song. And we also listen to,
we also listen to this one. We listen to, she drives me crazy, ooh, ooh, and long lost there.
That'd be cool if he just said like that, like la la la.
Basically, we do all the high pitched guys.
Yeah, we got the high pitched guys today.
We got the highest pitch. We got the highest pitched guys from the '80s, aside from Michael Jackson.
Yeah, so subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/poundcast, and you'd feel good, and you'd be feeling good, and you'll be enjoying the Unzipped at patreon.com/poundcast. We are also on youtube.com/thepoundcast. We are on instagram.com @thepoundcast, and maybe Twitter. What is it now? X? Somebody's posting on there.
It's not called X. Just the logo is X. It's Twitter still.
Yeah, but it's going to be X sooner. It's going to be X.
Maybe.
And we are on, what's that other one? TikTok. The Poundcast, folks. All right.
Everything is the Poundcast except for the Patreon, which is just Poundcast.
That's right. Now, I guess that's all the business we got for today. Should we roll the clip?
That's all the business we got for today.
That's all the business we
What
got for today.
Now, what are we going to listen to in the main episode? What are we going to listen to in the main episode?
Should we keep it a surprise and let them find out?
Well, we could do that.
Because they're about to hear it.
I'm trying to
They're
remember
about
what
to
it
hear
was.
It's an acapella. It's
Right,
Big Willie style. We're going to listen to some
right, Big
Will
Willie.
Smith.
Okay. We're going to listen to some Bill Clinton.
We're going to listen to Get Jiggy Wit It by Will Smith, and we're going to break down the lyrics, and it's pretty interesting. So you're not going to want to miss this. If you're going to want to tune in. As soon as we roll the clip, we're going to get right into it. That's the exciting part. Ready to roll the clip, Brent?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's roll the clip.
Okay.
Doug and Brent talking to each other. Doug and Brent, what will they talk about today? Doug and Brent are talking to some pimples. Doug and Brent will talk to their friends. And Doug and Brent talking on the Poundcast. Okay, we are on the Poundcast 1-to-1, face-to-face, head-to-head.
Okay, let's put our heads together right now.
Pimple to pimple. Or it could be this way. I don't know.
Oh, I was looking at.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. You're going that way. I'm going this way.
Here, you hit. We'll do both right now. Go ahead. That.
Okay, try it like that.
Okay, and then like that.
Okay, one way or the other. This is Poundcast One Way or the Other. Today, we are going to listen. We are going to get jiggy with it. Big Willie style.
Big Will, yeah, Big Willie. I used to have a computer game called Slick Willie. You know about Slick Willie?
Oh, was he kind of like an R-rated game?
No, it wasn't. It was so Slick Willie, that's a nickname for Bill Clinton.
Oh, right.
Wait, Slick Willie. And it was this games, I don't know, someone must have made, this is I think around 94 or something like that. It was just this head that you control. It was Bill Clinton's head that you controlled with the mouse. And you just ate burgers and stuff. There's burgers flying around and stuff and different foods, hot dogs and different just foods. And you have to just eat the foods by moving the mouse to capture all the different foods. And then meanwhile, there were other enemy heads floating around like Bob Dole and stuff, or some, people, just politicians that were against him, I guess, that you had to avoid, Slick Willie.
Do you remember a game that was like only on the computers? And it was from the 80s. It was kind of like there's something kind of dirty about it.
Leisure Suit Larry?
Yeah, that's it. You got me confused with Leisure Suit Larry.
Leisure Suit Larry, those are classic games made by Sierra, who made the King's Quest games, and they published at least. They made the Police Quest games. But Leisure Suit Larry, yeah, man. Part 1 and Part 5 and 6 I played. Part 6 is my favorite, but I definitely played through those.
Didn't realize there's so many parts.
Oh yeah, lots of parts. Yeah, actually there's more than 6, in fact. But yeah, Part 1, back in the when the game first came out, when you had to type in the things you're supposed to do, you can go with a prostitute at one point in the game, and then you if you go with a prostitute, you get some kind of thing going on in your crotch starts flashing, and then and you lose. And but then in the remake of the game that came out, I don't know, they remade it in maybe the 90s, I guess, probably the 90s. You go with a prostitute, and then it shows you walking around in the street, and your crotch starts to get bigger and bigger, and it pops. And you lose. But that's how they kind of revamped that.
They should have games like that to teach kids not to be thinking with their libido so much,
That game does teach you to think with your libido, though.
It sounds like you lose. It sounds like you lose when you think.
Well, no, you lose if you go with a prostitute. That wasn't the one you're supposed to. Basically, Larry is trying to go with the girl, the whole time, and that's the object of the game, is to get a girl and do it with her.
Not a prostitute.
Not a prostitute. You're not supposed to go with the prostitute. No,
a nice gal that you eat.
I guess a nice one. Yeah, I don't know, something like that.
Okay, so back to Will, Big Willie style. He's gonna get jiggy with it. Let's just let it go.
You know, what's funny is that we're not going to hear the music to this, but the music is sampled from Sister Sledge.
Okay.
Just for people who are interested.
Know. Well, most rap songs from this era are all a sample of something else, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, especially the Will Smith songs.
Bring it.
Woo! It almost sounds like you.
It does, doesn't it?
Bring it.
Bring it. Bring it. Bring it.
Let me hear that once more.
Bring it. Woo!
Can you turn it down a little bit?
It all sounds like you.
Yeah, it is funny. It doesn't sound like
when he's going ha ha ha.
It sounds like it doesn't even sound like Will Smith. What? It's funny. It really doesn't sound like anything I've ever heard from him before. You know, it also doesn't sound real in a way. It sounds like it's, you know, somebody just made it. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Some random person.
Right. It sounds really like amateur right here.
Yeah, yeah. No offense. It sounds amateur, yeah.
I like how rappers, like whenever the beats come in, you know, the song starts and they got to hear 4-8 bars of the beat. They just can't shut up. They're all just like, I can't wait to rap. No, wait, dig it down, dig it back down. You know what I mean?
Meanwhile,
they can't patiently wait. They can't patiently wait their turn. They're always just like, they're just like chomping at the bit. They're just like,
DJ Jazzy Jess, he's got his finger on his mouth, you know. He's trying to tell him to be quiet, but he can't stop.
Jazzy Jeff?
Jazzy Jess, he's got his finger on Will's mouth, and he's going like this, and then Will's going, yeah.
Not yet. Funny. He's just holding him back. He's like, no, don't rap yet. Wait. I don't think Jazzy Jeff did this one.
Oh, he didn't.
I'll look it up later.
Will Smith has got duct tape on his mouth, and he's pulling it off. He pulls it off. Ha, ha, ha.
Bring it. First he says bring it, then that means bring the tape.
Bring the tape, yeah.
Then they're shutting his mouth, and he's like,
What?
So they just, wow.
On your mark, ready, set, let's go.
Ready to...
That's just interesting that they said, hey, let's just get you breathing on this part. Could you do a little breathing for us? He's like a dog panting.
He just ran to the studio and he's like, maybe it works for Michael Jackson. He's always going like,
Well, it sounded like there was a Michael Jackson-ism in this little opening here. Did you hear that?
Let's hear a little bit more of that.
What? On your mark, ready, set, let's go. Dance floor pro. I know, you know, I go psycho when my new joint hit.
Okay, so he's bragging right off the top. He's a dance floor pro. He's not even saying that he's a great rapper yet. He's just saying he's a dance floor pro.
Oh, that's interesting because the song is called "He's the Greatest Dancer" is the name of the Sister Sledge song. I wonder if it's kind of it's referencing that.
Maybe he's like, what's the song going to be about? Well, what's the song we're sampling about? A good dancer? Okay, how about I'm a dance floor pro. I know you know. He's saying. He's also saying like, I know you know too.
Maybe he's speaking to the Sister Sledge themselves, you know?
Well, maybe he's talking to maybe he's gaslighting his audience, kind of saying, I know that you know I'm a dance floor pro. Like, I? You know? And then he goes, I go psycho when my new joint hit. So he likes his own song so much that he goes psycho when his own song plays. That's what he's saying.
Okay, well, you said my new joint hit. What made me think is that, maybe when he smokes a blunt or smokes a joint, you know, the chemical reaction makes him have a psychotic break, because that's a real thing.
Could be both.
That's a real thing. I have a friend who that happens. He started smoking marijuana. It triggers something in his brain, and he has psychotic episodes. So
Well,
could be about
that could be
drugs.
it too.
Not so much for kids anymore. This guy is Will Smith.
Just can't sit, gotta get jiggy with it. Ooh, that's it. Now, honey, come ride. DKNY, all up in my eye. You
So he's starting to brag about his brands that he wears now. He's got
Donna Karen.
DKNY all up in my eye.
He's got-
My eye? What, he's got Donna Karen contacts?
Or side note, I always thought DKNY, it makes me think of Donkey Kong, because you think of King Kong being in New York and being on the buildings, and then DK, that sounds like, I think of DK, I think of Donkey Kong. I just think of Donkey Kong on the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, carry on.
Donkey Kong, New York.
Donkey Kong, New York.
All up in his eye, like he's looking at it. He's playing that game right now.
Uh-huh.
got a Prada bag with a lot of stuff in it. Give it to your friend, let's spin.
You got a Prada bag with a lot of stuff in it. Give it to your friend, let's spin. Oh,
Wheel of
so he
Fortune.
wants to dance with someone. And he's like, let your friend hold it. We're going to go. And when he dances with her, they're spinning around. Or, she could be on Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune, yeah. I thought,
Let's
because
spin.
you can win prizes, probably like a Prada bag and stuff.
Yeah. Let's spin. You could put a lot more stuff in there.
Yeah.
I'll spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Pat, I think I'll spin the wheel.
Yeah. You want to solve?
You want to solve?
I'm going to spin.
I'm going to spin.
Because they want to win more money, more prizes.
Pat, could you hold my bag?
Pat.
Can you hold my Prada bag?
Everybody looking at me, glancing a kid, wishing they was dancing a jig here with this handsome kid. Take a cigar right from Cuba.
So everyone's looking at him, wishing they were dancing the jig here with this
like
handsome
English.
So he's
jig.
saying everyone's looking at him. They want to dance the jig with him.
Yeah.
It's like an Irish kind of thing.
Michael Flannery or whatever the guy's name is. The River Dance?
Yeah. And he says, cigar, right from Cuba. I like how he rhymes those two.
Cuba.
Listen to that.
Dancing a jig here with this handsome kid. Take a cigar right from Cuba. Just
Cigar.
A cigar from Cuba. That is funny. Cuba. That's pretty
cigar
funny.
right from Cuba.
That's
a good
funny.
rhyme.
That's pretty
That's a good
interesting.
rhyme.
It's
Good
funny
rhyme.
because he's really playing
with it.
He's really getting jiggy with it.
He
on
is
that
truly
one,
getting jiggy on that line. Now this part's interesting. Okay, check this out.
handsome kid. Take a cigar right from Cuba. Just bite it. It's for the look. I don't light it.
So he just got the cigar. He just bites it. He doesn't light it. It's just for the look. I don't light it.
I kind of like that in a way, man, to be honest, because he's kind of promoting don't be smoking. He's saying only smoke blunts. Do not smoke cigars.
Right.
Not healthy.
Smoke
It's
a new
only
joint.
healthy. And it's only healthy. I mean, it's only if you want to go. Actually, maybe it was a warning sign. He said it's like he's saying that marijuana makes you go psycho. So don't do that is kind of what he's saying. And then he's saying don't smoke cigars because that's bad for you too.
Just bite it. Can't be good to just bite it though either. He eats that shit. All right, let me see. This part's weird here. Let's see what this is.
It's for the look. I don't light it. Ill way to ammo on the ants. They all play. Give
Oh, he's doing pig Latin right
Pig
here.
Latin.
Ill way on the am and May.
Will
On the man. Will man on the dance floor. But okay.
Oh,
Ill
so
way
Will
on
man
the
on the-
and May on Will ill way the and May on the ants day or flay.
Will man on the dance floor.
Yeah, Will man on the dance floor.
it. Ill way to ammo on the ants. They all play. Give it up, Jiggy. Make it feel like foreplay. Yo, my cardio is infinite. Ha ha. Big Willie Styles all in it.
My cardio is what?
Infinite.
Oh, infinite. Okay, infinite.
That rhymes
Infinite.
with all in it. That's pretty good. That's
That's
a good rhyme.
interesting. That's different. Yeah.
Like cardio is in, but he's bragging about his cardio. Oh, because he can be dancing for all night because he's got
Or
the
he's
cardio.
or he's jacking it hard.
Yeah, but he also says make it feel like
Big
foreplay.
Willie.
Oh, when he's dancing, it's like foreplay. and his cardio.
That's what I'm saying. Is he's kind of playing with his. He's playing with his balls. He's playing with his penis. Everything, and it's foreplay. Foreplay, and he's getting. It's working him up. Cardio.
Working him up.
By the way, what Willie means in England, right? Penis. So of Big Willie.
Big Willie style.
So he's talking about his big penis getting bigger.
I mean, you don't get to be a star as huge as Will Smith, slapping fools, if you don't have rhymes like this. All right, let's roll with this.
Cardio.
The chorus is just going to be kind of droning.
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Oh, it's going higher and higher.
Getting jiggy with it.
It's back down now.
What? Some little variation.
Okay, next verse. What's he going to talk about next?
Wait, I have a quick
We've
question.
established that he's on the dance floor, and everyone's looking at him, and he's basically the best guy out there. That's what we've established so far in this.
Okay. Yeah, he's got cardio going. He's working his glutes, his quads. He's really getting a workout here.
His heart is pumping, right?
He's working his balls out.
Yeah.
He's getting his balls tight.
What? You want to ball with the kid? Watch your step. You might fall trying to do what I did. Mama said.
You want to ball with the kid? Watch your step. You might fall trying to do what I did.
What did I say about balls? Playing with his balls.
Yep. You were spot on.
Hey, mama side, mama come close side.
Oh, there's a little Michael Jackson right here.
All trying to do what I did. Mama say, mama side, mama come close side.
Like mama say, mama sa, mama kusa.
Yeah.
Right
Is
here,
that what
right?
it says?
That sounds like what he's doing a little riff on,
Yeah.
right?
I did.
Yeah.
Mama say, mama side, mama come close side. In the middle of the club with the rubber dub.
He's telling
Rubber
some
dub.
mama to come closer in the middle of the club with the rubber dub. So he's like,
It's a rub and tug.
yeah.
Or he wants to take a bath because he's all sweaty.
Yeah, he's like in the middle of the club, he's trying to take a bath with his mom.
Oh, he wants his mom to scrub him.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of dirty now that he's
Now he's all
I don't
sweaty.
know, worked up. Mommy, I'm all worked up. Can you clean me off?
Or it's possible maybe he is sort of fondling people on the dance floor,
Oh yeah.
Let's
he's
hope
doing
not.
Okay.
The rubber dub. No love for the haters. The haters mad because I got floor seats at the Lakers.
Okay, so he's got no love for the haters. They're mad because he has floor seats at the Lakers.
This is a bit of a braggadocious song, isn't it?
Well, that's how you do it.
See me on the 50-yard line with the Raiders.
So he's on the floor seats at the Lakers, and he's at the 50-yard line with the Raiders.
And the Oakland Raiders too, actually.
Guess so.
No, I'm
Met
just kidding.
Ali, he told me I'm the greatest.
Oh, he met Ali. He told him
Right.
he's the greatest.
Right. Wow.
That's pretty clever.
Man, he's really bragging.
I
Next
got
thing
the
you know-
fever for the flavor of a crowd pleaser. DJ play another from the Prince of this, your highness. On
Okay, so he's just. I like this part. I got the fever. Wait, isn't that from like a commercial though? I got the fever for the flavor of a Pringle. Isn't that what that's from?
Oh, is it?
Right?
Oh. I thought
Let
it
me
was
just check that out real quick. Fever for the flavor of a Pringle. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's a commercial
Good,
with Brad
good.
Pitt in it.
no, Pringle.
I almost want to share the screen on that. Just to know just to show what the reference is, right?
Okay, please do. Actually, I love, commercials are a great thing to show.
Yeah, they're a great thing to show. And now I'm going to show.
Remember the Clio Awards? I loved watching the Clio Awards.
I don't know why this doesn't work with this computer. Maybe it's because I have two monitors going on or something.
Clio Awards, that was the
I
commercial
can't
awards. Here, do you want me to send me the link?
I'll send you the link.
Send me the link.
You could send it.
I'll do it right now. I'll share it right now. But the Clio Awards, I love watching. I think commercials are cool. I mean, I think advertising's cool. I think I should go into advertising.
Yeah. Okay, I sent you the link. Maybe you can. We'll just quickly watch this, and then we'll get
Yeah.
to the. We'll get jiggy with it again.
We'll get back to the regularly
continue getting
scheduled.
jiggy with it.
We'll get back to our regularly scheduled program here.
Yeah.
Here, let's see here. Let me see here. Got this loaded up. Oh, no, not yet. Almost. And then
it's the 1988 Pringles Fever with Brad Pitt.
All right, hold up here.
Let's roll.
I'm just going to go full screen ahead here so that it's nice and big for these boys
Beautiful.
and girls.
Great resolution.
You like this?
I'm just saying it's low res. It's fine.
Oh, it is. Okay. Actually, this is probably too big because all this other stuff is in the way. We'll do.
Let it roll. It's fine.
Okay, go here. This is better.
No, Pringle.
Well, I love that song.
No, Pringle.
This is a weird song.
I know.
It
This
doesn't
is incredible.
even seem 80s to me. What a
the
weird
jingle
song.
Is, I got the flavor for the flavor of a bingle.
Let's just hear it again.
No, Pringle.
They're going no.
You can do a little.
Pringles.
You don't have to turn it down.
Okay.
Turn it up a little bit.
No.
That's good.
They're going no Pringles. What?
Wait,
How
so I think these guys ran out, so they're freaking out.
No.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh,
yeah,
that's
see,
funny.
Look,
It's like
Brad Pitt ran
yeah.
out of Pringles. Now they're
it's it. Right.
they're-
It's as
yeah,
if
they're
he's
jonesing.
saying no Pringles. You know.
yeah, they're Jones.
Also, their car is smoking. They had to pull over the car. It's as if the Pringles were fueling the car. Or,
Yeah.
You know, the Pringles kept the car intact. Yeah.
No, Pringle.
It's funny. No Pringles equals their car gets busted. They spot a girl using the telescopic powers of the Pringles
they're using
can,
the can to scan
and they scope out this car of girls. It was
Mhm.
these three beach boys.
another convertible.
Yeah. It becomes all
Wait, right here.
You
This is
know,
the part with
religious.
This is the classic jingle right here. Just right there.
okay.
Yeah, this
the
is
girls
psycho.
have
This commercial is psycho.
well. This part right here is so.
Look how many
weird
they
when it
have.
becomes-
There's no way they have those bikini bodies eating that many Pringles.
well, they're giving them out. They're not eating them. You know?
Oh, they're just distributing.
This part's so weird. It gets all I don't know religious or something. You know, she's almost like an angel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she is eating them actually. Like, what the hell is going on there? You know what I mean? When after this,
They got the fever for the plant. This is just
then
a fun commercial.
But
for
look at
writing
what
it on a
happens.
surfboard.
What is going on here? You know, what street are they passing? What is this?
This
you
is
know?
Santa Monica right here.
Santa Monica. Okay,
Yeah.
uniform rental.
Oh, you even saw the sign. You see it?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, some Bellevue. What a weird shot that is with Brad Pitt. You see that? Sorry, I mean this is.
I mean, look, we don't want to go too much.
So they're the girls bring the Pringles and they bring them to the boys and they're sliding them on the cars. Which man, that could easily scratch that, and that's a vintage piece right there. You know what's weird about this is it's stop motion animation. I just realized that's what makes it look weird.
Yeah, for sure. It's like a Peter Gabriel video. Or something.
Yeah, it's like
Sledgehammer.
oh, now the girls are scoping them out. Oh, they stole the car. Did you see that?
Oh, they stole the car and their Pringles.
Yeah, the
You
boys
see
stole
it?
the car.
Are the girls upset?
They kind of seem to be. Well, let's see.
I wanted to see one more shot of them being like, "You stole our car."
Oh, there's no more Pringles, and they're kind of like, oh no, there's no more Pringles.
Wait, so
And
the dudes run out of Pringles. They scam some girls out of their Pringles and their car, and Brad
Yeah.
Pitt's behind all of it.
Yep.
Pitt is a real man.
He's a Pringles pit.
That's the
Look at
Pringle
him
Pit.
dancing. He's all dancing around and stuff. Look. Look at Brad Pitt. How old is the boy?
I don't know, 1988. I'm gonna say he's about 20.
Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff.
Interesting stuff, Brent.
You know what that reminded me of a little bit?
What a gem we just found.
Well, you know what it reminded me of is, okay, because you know that Art of Noise music video, the famous one with the little girl and stuff.
The music. I wonder if Art of Noise made that sound.
That's what I'm saying.
Music.
Is there's two things going on. It's the music sounds a little bit like Art of Noise, and that stop motion kind of look seems like Art of Noise also.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Look it up?
I'm gonna play just a touch of that song. It's called what is that song? It's called it's closer to the edit, which is a cool name for a song. Close to the edit.
Yeah.
I'll just play a little bit right here.
That's good. That's good.
I'm just gonna play 2 seconds in the middle of it. Well,
there's a bass line that's ding 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 ding. You know, there's that kind of bass line. But anyway, it does sound like, I think that's what they were going for here. I don't remember that commercial, by the way.
I don't either.
Okay.
I know the jingle.
Uh-huh.
That jingle.
This is
like late. This is late in the history of that jingle, because it used to just be, "I got the fever for the flavor of a Pringle," and they just crammed it in the middle of that weird commercial. Anyway, commercials used to be cool. Now they're just,
I want to bring them back.
"Hey, welcome to Verizon," and then it's like it'll be like a sketch from like The Office, you know. Every commercial is like some kind of like dorky couple going, "Oh, I'd like to buy a car," and then it's, you know what I mean? They're like, "Well, we could." Some nerdy girl is like, "Well, I could help you." I don't really watch commercials. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Whenever I go to my parents' house, I catch up with my commercials, but they all seem to be kind of like, they seem like a sitcom sketch. They're not like artistic and like funky like that.
Yeah. Well, to me,
or they're like sports guys being all aspirational, slow-mo, looking super sick, like epic. Right?
I don't know. They seem like the budgets are just not the same. You know, it seems like commercials used to be, conceptual and big budgeted and stuff, and they had good themes, jingles. You know, they don't have any of that anymore. It's all just cheap looking stuff now, it seems.
Yeah, it'll be
the
like
music is all the same kind of music. It's all this sort of kind of twee sounding, kind of over the rainbow kind of crap, you know? It's
like a ukulele will come in and be like, blink, blink, blink.
Exactly.
Blink,
it's a ukulele,
yeah. Terrible stuff.
Let's bring it back. Get these commercials going, man. There's so many great commercials out there in the world from the 80s and some in the 90s maybe. Yeah. They started getting cheaped out in the 2000s, but you know, there was it seems like they gear these commercials to they know who's living in the house or something like that, cuz I go to my mom's house and I see these commercials and they're all for just medications and things, you know.
Well, I think the people that watch TV are like older people. They know the demographic. They know who's living in the house. Weird. They like pinpoint. I mean, they do that with the internet. I get targeted ads for stuff that I want.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue getting jiggy here.
Okay.
Okay, where's he at? Something about his balls?
Something about his mom rubbing him off?
No, he met Ali. He's the greatest. I got the fever for the flavor of a crowd pleaser. That's from the Pringles.
That's where we left off.
Okay. DJ, play another from the Prince of This.
Okay. For highness, only bad chicks riding my whips. South to the west, to the east, to the north. Bump my hits and watch them go off. And yes, sure. And you don't stop in the winter order. Summertime.
Pause it.
High.
Okay, whoa. So he's referencing a lot of rap songs here.
Yeah, so yes, y'all, and you don't stop. That goes back. I mean, Beasties did that, but are they even riffing off
Right.
an older one. I don't know.
Right.
I almost want to look it up, but I won't.
And then he references his own song.
I know. I like that. I like that. I really like that song "Summertime" by Will Smith, though. I straight genuinely like it.
Summer,
I like this song.
time.
This song is. I like this song too.
Well,
Not in
I
a
mean,
way that it's not gonna like. It's just like if I'm DJing, I would put this on at a wedding, and I would be
okay,
like,
but
this
is
is something everyone could like, but it's also something I do like, and it's a funky song.
But are you only liking it because you actually like the Sister Sledge song? He's the greatest dancer.
No, I don't know about no Sister Sledge. I don't care
Well,
about. I like this song. I like this song. I
kind of
like.
think. Yeah.
I'm sure I would like the Sister Sledge.
I think
song,
that
but-
it doesn't. I kind of think. Well, I don't know, man. Okay, let me ask you this question. Rick James, right? Super Freak, right? What do you prefer? Do you prefer MC Hammer's "You Can't Touch This" or Super Freak by Rick James? You know, and I'm gonna be honest here. I kind of like the MC Hammer song maybe a little more.
Yeah, sometimes the rap version is better. For sure. Like the tracks that Super Freak is annoying. I think that, that's Super Freak. I don't.
It's just there's something about you can't touch, you can't touch this. Something about that. I don't know. Maybe I'm like I could be wrong. I could be not being true to myself right now.
And I got to be true with you. Like, Vanilla Ice is way better than Queen and Bowie.
You think?
I'm just kidding. But no, for example, like when Biggie would sample a song, it's better than, the things he's sampling are good, but I prefer to listen to the Biggie Smalls.
Well, what about this song? So Men in Black, the Men in Black song that Will Smith does, right? Here comes the Men in Black. So that's a Patrice Russian song, right? Which is Forget Me Nots or whatever, I think, And
I'll go Forget Me Nots on that one.
Me too, is what I was going to say. And here's why.
Mm-hmm.
He's not really, from what I remember, he's not really changing, the Men in Black song that much. It kind of is going with the same melody as the Patrice Russian song. So what's the difference, really?
Mm-hmm. You got toothpaste, or what do you got? Oh, you got some Gorilla Glue.
I was just holding this.
Dude, do not put that in your bathroom.
On my toothbrush?
Imagine that. Oh, it's caulk.
It's caulk.
You're probably all right.
It's clear caulk.
They should call that stuff Gorilla Caulk.
Well, what's funny is
I hate that word, caulk.
I know, caulk. They sent me the wrong caulk, and they sent me white caulk, and I was telling them, I ordered the caulk, and I said, but it was white. The caulk was white, and I wanted the clear caulk, but it's funny. It's too bad I didn't.
And you're like,
too bad there wasn't a caulk that I could get.
Yeah. Well, they sent you. What if there was no lid on it? You're like, yeah, it was this circumcised white cock that you sent me, and something like that. I forget it. All right, yeah. So whatever. This is just he's riffing on his song. We're gonna get back into some chorus right here.
Jiggy with him.
He's getting jiggy with him now.
With him.
Getting jiggy with it.
Now it's with it.
Oh, with it. His penis. It's with him and then his penis.
That'd be cool if he said getting jiggy with Wiz, because isn't he from Philly? And you say like when you get the cheesesteak, it's like wit whiz or wit without. Getting jiggy with Wiz. Just one quick shot of him in the video with a
cheesesteak.
Getting jiggy with it.
Okay, whatever. Let's keep it rolling here. One more verse.
850 IS if you need a lift. Who's the kid
Wait,
in the
what?
drop?
850 IS?
Okay, 850 IS. That's probably like the name of a BMW. Or if I were to guess.
Okay, that makes sense.
Look it up.
That makes sense.
Yep. Oh, I am dead on. It's a BMW.
Wow.
850 IS with the drop top, 1995 BMW.
BMW.
That's what he's riding, the BMW.
850 IS BMW. I drive BMW. I got Pringles galore.
He goes like this: 850 IS. If you need a lift, who's the kid in the drop? Who else? Will Smith. Yeah, we understand that. But just to make sure you know, he's the one who owns that car.
850 IS if you need a lift. Who's the kid in the drop? Who else? Will Smith. Living that life some consider a myth. Rock from South Street to 125th. Women used to tease me, give it to me now nice and easy.
Wow, that's
Okay.
say that last line.
Women used to tease me, give it to me now nice and easy. So they used to tease him, now they're giving it up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're giving
They
out
used
those
to tease him, and they used to give him-
they're giving the cookies and the candies. And to be like, "You want my ice cream
Right.
cup?" No.
They used to just dangle
Now
it
they're
over
just
him.
handing it right over.
Yeah.
Let's see now.
Easy, since I moved up like George and Wheezy.
He moved up like George and Wheezy.
George Jefferson and Louise Jefferson.
Oh, that's it. Moving on up.
Moving on up. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
grabbed-
good one.
I
I
grabbed
wouldn't
that.
have known that. Yeah.
They moved up to the east side, moving on up to the east side, I guess. Yeah.
Now here's a line coming up that I don't. See what you think about that.
Nice and easy, since I moved up like George and Wheezy. Cream to the maximum, I'll be axing on. Would you?
Cream, but cream is initials CREAM to the maximum. What could
Cream to
that
the
be?
maximum. He just shot a giant load all over the place.
Yeah, but it's like, but it's initial. It's a capital C
Mhm.
dot capital R.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns out there is a Wu-Tang Clan song called Cream, but it might be.
It's probably a reference to Eric Clapton.
Or Rusty, what's his name? The drummer.
Derek and
Ginger Baker. Okay, I'm gonna go genius at the end of the
Oh.
song just to know at the end
Okay.
when we're done.
You like to bounce with the brother that's platinum. Never see Will attacking them. Rather play ball with Shaq and them. Flatten them. It's like kidding. Thought I took a spell.
Rather play ball with Shaq and them, flatten them, and then he goes, "Psych, kidding." Like,
So
okay, I'm not gonna beat Shaq. He's like,
He knew
I'm
his limits.
right. He's like, yeah, I'm beating Shaq. I'm flattening him. He's like, "Ha, psych, just kidding, Shaq. Don't beat me up."
It's funny. He has not showed any, humility.
This is his.
And then
like,
except finally he does with Shaq. He bowed down to Shaq on that one.
Ball with Shaq and them, flatten them. It's like kidding. Thought I took a spell, but I didn't. Trust the lady of my life. She hitting. Hit her.
wait, I thought I took a spill, but I didn't. Trust the lady of my life. She hit her with a drop top with the ribbon. Oh, so he gave his lady in his life a drop, like a car with the ribbon on it.
Oh, and Pringles inside too. The trunk. Trunk
Yeah.
filled with Pringles.
The lady of my life, she hitting. Hit her with a drop top with the ribbon. Crib for my mom on the outskirts of Philly. You trying to flex on me? Don't be silly.
So he bought he was a good guy. He bought his mom a crib on the outskirts of Philly. Can you get her like something like in the nice?
It's just a little
downtown,
shack.
you know,
It's just some shack,
outskirts? It's in the outskirts. Come on, man. And he goes, "You trying to flex on me? Don't be silly."
Ha.
And that's pretty much it. Then he kind of just gets jiggy
Getting
with
jiggy
it,
with it.
and he continues getting jiggy.
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Okay, so that's that.
Okay, well that's cool. I don't think we have time for another song, but there are probably maybe some messages here that we can listen to.
Oh, you got messages?
Well, one. I've got two.
I mean, there could be enough
messages.
time for a song, but we'd have to.
Really?
I don't want to cut it short or anything. I have another good one for Unzipped.
I've got one voice message,
Let's do a voice message and see.
and
what
I've
it
got.
says.
I also have one text message here. You know what though? This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Hey, Brent, I used to get caught up in what everyone else needs from me, and I never took a moment to think about what I need for myself.
Let me guess. You spent all your time giving, and it made you feel stretched thin and burned out?
Yep. But therapy using BetterHelp gave me the tools to find more balance in my life so I could keep supporting others without leaving myself behind.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try.
It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule.
Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge.
Find more balance with BetterHelp.
Visit betterhelp.com/poundcast today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/poundcast.
Start with a text message.
That's easy.
So I don't know if we did this or not. I think we did this one. There's two here, but one of them's from May. I'd imagine we did do this one before. Or not. I don't know. I'll just say it again in case maybe we did this, but minor annoyance. When someone is about to tell you something, has the foresight to ask, "Have I told you this before?" You reply yes, and then they tell you the thing anyways. Did we address that, right? I think so. I think we sing along with it and stuff. And
Yeah.
finish the story. Okay, here's the next message. This is more recent. Brent, I loved your picks on who charted. Anyway, we could get a steady stream of your curation, like a playlist or weekly newsletter of songs you're digging. Well, I should probably something.
Why don't you post something to the Patreon, like a list of?
I know. Yeah, I should.
I
You want me
would,
to
but
just
I
tell
don't.
you-
I'm not. I don't. I'm not that into new songs all the time. But when
Well,
something
me-
pops up, I like
Yeah,
it.
same here, actually. Same here. So, look, I'll just do this right now. Why don't I just list some songs right now that I think are good, in the, that are new songs that I think are good. Okay.
Okay.
There was a group called Free Love, and there was a song called All the Same to Me that I thought was interesting and cool. And there's, I really like the song Age of Energy by Maylee Todd, actually. We had her on the show. Finger in Your Eye by Yacht. That's a good new song. There's this band Ginger Root, which is mainly this guy Cameron Liu. And there's a lot of those songs are good, but I really like Nissy Mono. Peter Gabriel has a new song out called Road to Joy, which is really good, really in the vein of of his classic kind of stuff from the 80s. Brightside Remix, I recommend. Benny Sings has a song called Young Hearts that's new, that's good. Pearl and the Oysters have a song called Pacific Avenue, and there's another song by Pearl and the Oysters that I like too. Do you know about any of these?
Yeah, I know about the Yacht song. I saw
Oh,
the
of
video
course.
directed by Clay.
Yeah, that's
Friend
right. Yeah.
Clay and Pearl and the Oysters. I know that band. I might have seen them before or something.
They have another song called Pareso that's good as well.
And Ginger Root, of course, is good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You know that. Yeah.
There's
I do like the song from Totally Enormous Extinct Dinosaurs, When the Lights Go. I think that came out last year. And then there was another song from last year by Deluxe called New Summers that I was liking. And I got to be honest with you, I like this song. This is from last year as well. Kendrick Lamar, Mirror. It's good.
okay.
Wet Leg, Angelica, The Lazy Eyes, Where's My Brain? All right, those are all kind of, that's a little bit older now, actually.
You got a lot.
No, those are the newest hits right now, I'd say.
I'll just say,
go ahead. You got any new songs that you like?
Yeah, well, I'll just mention two here. I heard them both on KCRW during this. There's a DJ, maybe it's Chris Doritas, but sometimes, I don't know what night, it's called Freaks Only.
Yeah.
That's my favorite show.
I think that's Jason Bentley, I think.
It could be Jason Bentley. There's a song called Hey by Red Axes, which I like Red Axes. I've been listening to them. I heard a DJ playing them in Miami once, and I asked him, wait, no, I don't know where I heard it. No, I think it was in Chicago. after one of our shows, these DJs, they were called like Bang Local Dads.
Huh.
And there's this really cool song, and I think I looked on his computer and I wrote it down. I was like, Red Axes, check that out.
Huh.
But their new song called Hey is really weird. It's cool. And there's a song called Little Miss Dynamite by Anish Kumar that I like.
Huh.
Just kind of like DJ dance kind of tracks. But those two, I'll just let you know about those two.
Let me throw one more at you guys. Bridget Calls Me Baby is the band. Eddie My Love is the song, and it's not a cover. And that band sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like the kind of Morrissey and Elvis.
Huh.
If you like that kind of thing.
Um,
Okay, we got a message here.
let's listen to the message. See what we get any juice out of that.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. Here goes the message. Oh, here comes the judge. Remember that? Here comes the judge. Okay, so this is I don't know. Okay, this is from New York. Josh from New York.
Hey, Poundcast. This is Josh calling from New York City, and I have a kind of a follow-up story to tell you about a time. Actually, so the first time I called you a couple weeks ago to give you a report about using a toilet that had a sign about no tissues in the toilet to flush. And I only had to go number one at the time, which was such a relief. But part two is that I was just in Indonesia last week, and I was at a little restaurant, and I went to use the toilet, and I actually had to go number two this time. And I saw the very same sign again halfway around the world that said no wipes of any kind in the toilet. It was very clear. And there weren't even other wipes in the bathroom at all. It was just, the only option was toilet paper. Like there were no tissues or anything like that to like, be confused with. So it said no wipes of any kind in the toilet. And then there was an arrow that pointed all wipes in here. And the arrow pointed to a little trash can. And unfortunately, I had just gotten what they call Bali belly. So I actually had to do diarrhea. And I was doing diarrhea in this little toilet. And it was just this one young, really sweet girl working there. And I just felt so bad, but I just had to keep wiping over and over again to get all the diarrhea off my body. And I just kept thinking of this little girl that's going to have to clean up all these wipes that I just keep throwing into this little tiny trash can. And it was horrible. And the worst part was it was a brand new, like they had just cleaned the garbage can. I was like the first customer of the day. So it was all my wipes in there and they were not nice. So anyway, I don't know. That's just a follow-up to that story I told you. I hope you enjoy it.
Wow. We gotta stop with the scatological talk.
Really?
I mean, it's a funny story, but there's nothing. I mean, it's just a gross story.
No, I have thoughts.
Yeah.
One, I want to say that I feel like with diarrhea, or something close to diarrhea, I usually don't have to wipe as much because it all kind of comes out,
Yeah. I mean, I agree. It's just more of a liquid. It's just more of a liquid. Whereas if you got a nugget down there
there's a certain consistency that is between a nugget and a diarrhea where it's just messy, and those could take long times to wipe. Then again, if it's a really messy diarrhea, then you just all over the place and you're just wiping all these parts. Maybe that could happen. No wipes of any kind. Maybe I wonder if they meant because maybe people bring their own wipes or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, it's interesting stuff. I remember when I went to India, I brought my own toilet paper rolls you know.
Is that something you have to do?
Yeah, because sometimes there might not be toilet paper somewhere.
When you went there, did you have to
Squat
did you
over
have
a
to
hole.
take any medicine
Yeah, I had to take shots.
before you
Yeah,
went?
and I had pills. Yeah, I was
What'd you
taking
take?
pills while I was there. Malaria pills or something like that, I think.
Oh.
And I forgot what shots I got, but I definitely got some shots. Some I don't know what they call them. Maybe they were vaccines or something. I don't know, but yeah. And it's probably a good thing I did take all those things, because there was one night when I brought a mosquito net, but I didn't really hang it up very well. I was kind of just putting it on the bed posts and stuff, and then just putting the mosquito net over me like that. But there was one night when I must have just knocked it down, and my hand was sticking out of the thing, the net. Anyway, I woke up in the morning and my hand was covered, I mean, with mosquito bumps. I mean, who knows? If I didn't take that stuff, I might have had chikungunya.
You might not be here right now.
I might not be here. I might still be in India.
Okay. You know what? We could just wrap the show up now.
Okay.
You know, why don't we do that?
Sounds pretty good.
Sounds good enough. We're going to keep talking. So if you don't have, you know, if you're not on our Patreon, I really feel sorry for you, because we're going to listen to another acapella right now in Poundcast Unzipped. And if you want to listen to that, and you want to support us, just go to patreon.com/Poundcast.
Which one are we going to listen to? Let's tease them with that.
Well, I got a couple goodies here. I got
What might it be between 2 or 3 or whatever?
Thomas Dolby, She Blinded Me with Science. And I have Take On Me. And I have The Reflex by Duran Duran. Now, I might, that's a juicy one.
Yeah.
I mean, everything about it's good.
I bet. I really like Duran Duran. I like Duran Duran. I think they're good. Good, really great band. One of the greatest bands. And I saw them live once in Sacramento. They played all the hits. This was.
We're gonna listen to one of those.
Early 2000s, I saw them. Okay, cool.
Oh, before we leave, I promised to check out the Genius on the Gettin Jiggy With It.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Cream. Maybe it's sort of something to do with Pharrell Williams.
Gettin Jiggy With It, lyrics genius. Here we go. Lyric genius. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me find this. Down here, I gotta scroll down. Where the heck is that cream line? Here we go. Something popped up. There we go. Okay. Okay, cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, dollar bill. Okay, so it is a reference to so it is a reference to the Wu-Tang song, the dollar bill, y'all.
Oh.
But it says, wait. It's a reference to the line, What's It All About by Run DMC. Also a reference to the track Cream by Wu-Tang Clan. So it's two other rap references right in there. One.
Wait a second. What does Run DMC say?
I'm not sure, man. I don't know. That's just what this says. Who knows?
Okay. Well, anyway, look, let's just give a big thank you to Jack Birch, who helps out behind the scenes.
Jack, by the way, made a he made a little documentary about me that's going to come out on the Office Hours Patreon, but I'll probably post it on the Poundcast Patreon too. So basically, he came to my house and I showed him how I make a jingle, and I showed him how I do the drops. And he made a cute little documentary. He also did a really good behind the scenes for Pound House. That will be
Pound House: The Return.
Pound House Return, and that will be available at some point for the people who, donated to the certain tier on the Indiegogo. But yeah, shout out to Jack Birch. He's killing it these days. Sweetjack.com on Instagram if you want to follow him there. Also, thank you to Daniel Avila. He does stuff for our TikTok. I guess we're on TikTok, which I don't.
I guess
use,
we're on TikTok now.
Which
I guess
which I barely use. And I guess that's about it. Patreon.com/Poundcast if you want to keep listening. But Brent, let's go Unzipped.
Okay then. Bye everybody.
Bye everybody.
But we'll see you others in just a little bit.
Doug and Brent talking to each other. Doug and Brent, what will they talk about today? Doug and Brent are talking to some pimples. Doug and Brent will talk to their friends, and Doug and Brent talking on the